What's up, gang? Coach Clinton here with Creed, and I've just got to tell you about my Memorial Day Murph experience. It was a terrible experience, and I just have to tell you about it. I've got a few things, some thoughts put together, and ultimately I hope this message encourages you and helps you in some kind of way. So anyway, look, here's how it went down. There were about 10 of us working out together in this particular class, and I decided to go with it with a vest on, and I was one of the last 3 to finish in the class, and I struggled. I really struggled mentally. I want to tell you about some of the thoughts that I had, some of the terrible self-deprecating thoughts that I had, especially towards the last half of the workout. Here are some of the thoughts that I had. You're the owner of this gym. You're the head coach. And you're one of the last ones to finish? You suck. You're supposed to be one of the strongest, one of the fastest, one of the fittest people in the room. But you're not. Why aren't you? You're not practicing what you preach. You're a hypocrite. You're sitting here struggling mentally, and you preach all the time to your members about how to not struggle mentally. What's wrong with you, right? And for those of you who were there, you'll know this one, all right? Again, this is a thought that I'm having. You have a miserable look on your face right now. You're not encouraging your tribe right now by this miserable look on your face. You're discouraging them. You're an idiot. And then finally, as you know, we had a lot of members stay, and they were encouraging me, and they were encouraging the others to finish. So here's kind of the final thought was, these members are really ready to go home right now, but they feel like they're supposed to stay and cheer you on and encourage you. So what you're doing is you've put them between a rock and a hard place, and you're just a selfish person. Seriously, guys, these are the thoughts that I was having throughout the last half, throughout the last, the hardest part of the workout. You're halfway in, and for me, it took me 72 minutes to do this workout with a 20-pound vest on. And it should have taken me less than 60. But because of all this negativity, like, who can perform well when you're literally destroying yourself with all these negative thoughts? Nobody can. Nobody can perform well like that. So, a few thoughts on this. I mean, a lot of these issues are issues from my childhood, right? I had a parent that was not very encouraging, and only kind of criticized me and sort of pointed out most of the bad things and not the good, and that's had an effect on me, and I've been working through a lot of those with my counselor, and I've made some progress, but I've still obviously got some work to do. Guys, I also really believe that there's a spiritual battle going on at all times that we don't see. If you know me well, you know that my faith is important to me, and I believe that I am having an impact on people in a positive way here at Creed. I believe Creed, our business and our coaching team, we're impacting people positively, and I believe that spiritually there is an enemy who wants to steal, kill, and destroy. And he wants to steal, kill, and destroy from me and from you anything positive in our lives. I really believe that that's going on. So, that also could play into what was going on there in my head mentally during that Murph workout. I had some more thoughts on this, and just in ways that you could benefit from this. You may have gotten my email, and if you got it, great, you're on my list. But if you're just seeing this email or this video on YouTube, feel free to hit me up on social media or something and say, hey, get me on your list, because I want to learn more from this scenario, from this situation. But here are a few of the reasons why I felt compelled to share with you my Murph experience, my negative self-talk, negative mentality Murph experience. One is I want to give you an example of what not to do. You can't beat yourself up mentally, guys. You're not helping yourself. Number two, I want to always demonstrate that coaches, fitness coaches, life coaches, leaders, guys, we're not perfect. We're not robots. We have chinks in our armor, and we are works in progress. We're right in there with you guys, trying to get better. If you're watching this video, I know that you're somebody who's interested in trying to become your best self. And look, we may be in a leadership role or leadership position or coaching position, but we are not perfect, and we are works in progress as well. And then finally, I want to inspire you. To run towards one of our core values here at Creed, which is progress over perfection. Guys, if you view yourself and compare yourself with perfection, you will always fall short. We are humans. We're not perfect. We're not going to do things perfectly. We're not going to be perfectly disciplined. We're not going to be perfectly mentally tough. And so if we focus on perfection, we're always going to be discouraged. But if we focus on progress, so if I can take this bad experience, this negative workout experience, and if I can focus on, okay, I want to make progress in these areas, and the next time I do the Murph, or the next time I do a really hard, tough, physically and mentally tough workout, I don't want to have these same struggles. I don't want these negative thoughts swirling around in my head, really these lies. I don't want these lies swirling around in my head, because they're gonna negatively impact my life, and they're gonna negatively impact those around me. So I want to inspire you with that. So again, I just leave you with a few questions. Can you relate to some of the negative self-talk that I experienced during the Murph? Is that something that you do? Are you struggling with some stories that maybe they're false, they're lies? Are you struggling with some stories like that, and you're having a hard time shaking those thoughts? And look, finally, are you ready to dig yourself out of that hole, out of that negativity, and are you ready to get on the path towards better? If you are, hit me up. I'd be glad to help you work through some of those things, whether it's in person or a phone call, Zoom call, or whatever. My goal is to help you create your best self. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on this planet, and that's why Creed exists. So if I can help you, let me know. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk soon.